Stuck in Customs has come a long way in a seemingly short time. Like it is with any popular blog, I think people do it for a number of years before anybody notices. I did it for about 2 years before anybody noticed, and it started catching on. The last 3 years or so have been going crazy. I don't worry about whether or not it's marketable or whether it will make money. That's the last thing on my mind. If it's interesting, I take a photo of it. If I have an idea for a different kind of movie or a different kind of short film or something, I just do it. And I put it up on the blog, something new every day, something fresh. I like to think about things in a different way and share it with the world. And I found that just kind of by opening myself up and trying all of these different things, that unintentionally the world has conspired to help make me successful. And so I'm very grateful to the entire community and the whole team at Stuck in Customs that's made all this possible. So photography has become very social. And it's almost that if a photo doesn't exist on the internet, it almost doesn't exist. It could just sit there in your own portfolio, and that's nice. And if it's a very personal thing, you can just keep it there. But sharing it openly and widely is very fun. And even if it only gets a handful of views, knowing that other people have looked at your photo is a very satisfying thing. And I think that part stays with us through time. And as we have these little creations, we just want to show people, whether it's some little earrings you made, or whether it's a photo, or some incredible typography you've come up with. You just want to share it with people. And it's so easy to do that nowadays. And it's fun to get feedback, either from just a few people, a few thousand people, or even more. It doesn't matter. As long as you're part of the overall creative community, you're welcome. We now live in a world where you don't have to do one thing with your life. You can do so many things with your life. And you have different things you can do, some for fun, some for money. Sometimes there's a nice little Venn diagram overlap of the two. And I think you should engage many different things with your life. If you are a photographer or a designer, or you do something creative, I think you should use that in many different ways. And if there's something you're particularly passionate about, don't try too hard to make money at that. Because as much as money is important, and capitalism is great, and all this kind of stuff, sometimes it can dirty it up a little bit, or it can make you make decisions that you wouldn't normally make. If you get a little too motivated by money rather than the artistic side, it'll cause unfortunate compromises. And I don't like to see that, because I know so many photographers that are really, really good. They try so hard to make money at photography. And it's too bad. Like Renoir, not that I'm at his level the slightest, but I do like to add a little bit of mystery into my photos. I like to have something that I'm not telling the viewer. I think in a world of ultimate perfection, right, where we have really high definition cameras, everything is perfect down to the pixel, you can zoom in and 100% looks pristine. I think without a level of romanticism, something mysterious, something unknown in your photo, that it can lose something. And everyone brings with them, every viewer brings with them a rich, long experience. They have a very personal education, they have a very personal history, they have places they've been, relationships they've been in, so on and so forth. And so they bring a lot with them before they even see your photo. And if you leave some little question marks in your photo, they can then fill in those question marks and those mysteries with their own experience. And in so doing, they become intertwined in your photo. And it becomes as much their photo as your photo. And when they spend time with your photo, looking at it, dreaming about it, hit something aspirational about them at a deep level, then you know you've really achieved something.